plans for everybody Mushin through federal constituency is number one, to try as much as possible to be accessible to them. From there, I'm able to hear their own side of the story. I don't want to plan for them. I want to help implement their plans as much as I can. Me making myself available to them whenever I am in Lagos. They have elected me to represent them in Abuja. So most of the work will be done here in Abuja. But even when I'm not around, my constituency office is open 24/7 with staffs readily available to attend to them, and then they communicate to them of their needs, some of which I attend to from here. Secondly, I want to see a situation where young, dynamic youth in my constituency rather, are listened to and cancelled to see reason why they must embrace what is reasonable, embrace peace, embrace a situation where they will be on their own. NYSC Act. The intent was to foster unity, which is sacrosanct. The intent was also to pay back, to allow these youths to pay back to their country. What I mean, the content of that act is that having gone through the universities at the expense of the federal government, when you go out of the university, before you engage in whatever employment in whatever job you intend to, you must come and serve your father's land. But in real sense of it, is federal government actually paying for these students as supposed to be? No. So if it was meant that I will go to the university and everything subsidized greatly for me, so when I go out, I say I come back to pay back to serve, that is in spirit, to serve. But while I was in university, I paid more than 80% of my school fees and other things on my own. So where is that? So I will not be asked to go and serve again. So in as much as I will not want that program to be scrapped, no, I want a kind of amendment to say that it should be voluntary. There is another bill that I am bringing up so soon. I have an account holder in one of our banks. I have account with bank AAA. Unfortunately, somebody that does not have my approval, somebody that does not have my authority, have access to my account by whatever means, either through ATM, stealing my ATM, or because it got lost, or whatever means. They have now accessed that account and then they have taken away money. The moment I get to know of it, it's mandatory upon report. It's mandatory to that bank to allow me the identity of that fraudster. Because what you have now is, if the money is taken away from your account and you rush to your bank to say they have taken away from your bank, who is that person? The bank that is already in the know of who that person was will now be asking you to go and bring police report. When you get to the police will tell you you need magistrate's approval. So if I have 4 million, my lifeline, another 4 million has now been taken by a fraudster. I will not be using all the anything can happen. That person might die. So that law will now mandate the bank immediately you report to do all this release of identification without fraudster. While the bank will now be empowered to write to the police. The bank will now be empowered to get the police report immediately. My constituency, I divided it into 10 to make sure all the wards that casted their votes either for me or for anybody, or where people reside, either you vote or you do, I make sure they are captured. I look into their bus stops. So from Selejesa to Osodi, and from Osodi to Selejesa, from Mushin to Osodi, from Osodi to Mushin, from Mushin to Idiaraba, from Ilasamaja to Idiaraba, from Idiaraba to Ilasamaja, from Itirelawansi to Onilegogoro, from Onilegogoro to Itirelawansi, from Pako to Lawansi, from Lawansi to Pako, and so on and so forth. I took my time, I brought money, cash, I gave my captains, I call them my captains, 10 of them, one in each of the bus stops. They will wait at the bus stops whenever a bus, be it Korope bus or 3-wheelers, depending on what is obtainable at that location. Once they call the passenger is full. So my agent will pay for those passengers. You don't need to know them. They have my first 12 trips per day in each of the locations. We paid for them, so we targeted 10,000 commuters. That's the fact. It wasn't a day thing, it wasn't 2 days off, it wasn't 3 days. It wasn't.
How long did they last?
They last for 1 month, for good 1 month. It has never happened before. We use that one to sensitize. So next batch, we might increase it to say 20,000 per call. You see, God has been so kind to me. If you know who Hon Moses Fayinka is, aka just imported, Imole Muslim. If you are looking for grace, don't go anywhere. Just look at me. It is me.